What is up, guys? I is back from, like, what, a month and a half? But yeah, I am really sorry, guys. I've just been super busy since school started up again, and, it's hard being a senior. Because, that last day, or last year of school, being a senior is, like, the most important. Actually, being a junior is most important. Being anything in school grade statistic wise is important because that's your future on the line. Whatever you do that time that you're in high school all the way to the end, that matters. And I really gotta pick up the pace because geez, my career, or the career I'm looking into getting into of when I graduate, is really important. Like, seriously. So I gotta make sure I get everything that I want to get done. And I may be gone longer periods at times, but I still will keep up with the whole, I'm gonna try to do this for a year. Not saying that the times that I missed off is counting. Since I missed a month and a half, it's just gonna add on to another extra month and a half of this. Because that just didn't count. Because I was not around. I'm gonna keep more ups with uploading videos and other whatnot. I'm still iffy about showing my facial features to you guys. That will come later. Probably when I get my subs. When I get my subs number to go back up. So, the more subs I get, the more baby's over in the corner freaking out about shoes. He likes shoes. But anyway, this video that I want to speak to you about is another story of my life video. And, like, I told some of my friends at school, my YouTube channel, and they were talking about how, like, certain videos are funny. And I remember one of my friends was telling me, like, the video I did about my experience of turning a sweet, innocent girl into a hoe at camp. It was funny, so I decided to do another one of these stories of my life videos. But this one is, like, probably way before I even went to summer camp. This was, let's say, this probably was around last year, the end of this of junior year. Because I'm on the rifle team, and I meet a lot of people at the rifle team, and I'm kind of iffy about doing this video now, because I might actually send this video to the person I'm going to speak about, and be like, hey, dude, I put you in a video. But I don't know if I'm going to do that now. Basically, this video is going to talk about how my senpai at the time that I liked, and how I tried to help him get with someone else. Okay, listen right now. I am not a good person when I was coming up. I was terrible. I did terrible things, and I feel really bad about those terrible things. But those were like, what, 3-4 years ago? Was it? Are you peeing? Oh no, he's not. He's chewing on a chew toy. But yeah, I was a terrible person. I feel really bad about it, and so now I just be the best gosh dang person that I can be now. And said after the incidents happened, I am the best person ever. To me and my friends and my family, my happiness comes from making other people happy. Like, I will put someone else's needs before mine. I will help someone before I help myself. If, let's say, I will spend my money on someone else before I spend it on myself. I keep thinking my baby's peeing on the floor, but he's just chewing up a chew toy. Stop sounding like you're peeing when you're really chewing, please. But anyway, There was this guy that we were both in our school. He wasn't even in the same school as me. We were in separate schools. My school's a lot smaller than every other school in the... Don't want to give up my state. Vicinity of the state that I live in. Like, I feel like we're the smallest school to homeschool. But I feel like there's more kids being homeschooled now, so we're probably the smallest school. And I forgot, like, I've seen him before at many different times. Like, I knew he was on the rifle team at his school, and I've always seen him because I've been doing rifle team for a good 4 years now. This year will be my 4th year that I'm returning. And I've seen him a lot, and I know I never actually spoken to him before until it got to, what was it? I went to a conference for JROTC, and that's where I met him. Like, after everybody came and showed up, we were all going into the building to go get our information and our name and our pictures taken, and that's when I see him there. He's like I think he's the last person to get there, because he was talking with the people and I guess his family, and I was like, I know that guy. I know him. At least there's someone here that I have seen before. I hit my finger on an iron bar, and it hurt really bad. But anyway, yeah, if you're in a JRTC and you go somewhere that has military and or RTC related, people come from all different kinds of walks of life, but everyone is super nice. Like, super nice, because I don't know if it's ROTC or just really nice people, but everyone is super nice. Because I was thinking, I'm gonna be in a place with, like in my second high school, they're having their own little cliques and other whatnot. No, everybody talks to you. Everyone is your friend. And toward the end of it, everyone exchanges numbers and kicks and Instagrams and other whatnots. And it was really good it was a really cool experience. And I forgot, I think I was there for like a weekend or a week. Probably a weekend, because it was a lot, like 2 years ago. And I forgot how we first started to talk. But it was like I made my second BFF there, and I really need to start talking to her again, actually. I miss her. She was really funny. I think she was the first one I started talking to, because she just like me had this really weird, unique personality. She's like double jointed, and that's how we started talking. She's like, I'm double jointed, and she like pulled her leg out. I was like, oh my god, that's cool. I think it was like 15, 14 when I went. I'm kidding. I was so young. And basically, then we started getting talking to this guy. Let's say we're gonna call him. Let's call him Jalen. That seems oddly close to his real name. And if he does watch this, he's gonna know I'm talking about him. He's gonna know either way, because I'm like, hey dude, I put you in a video. Watch it! And I really should not do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But that's when we started talking, and we were from when I saw him at all the rifle meets, he seemed cool, but he seemed quiet. I think because when you go to a rifle meet, they if you're the first couple schools there, they make you go out into the yard or what. I'm doing it for 3 years, and I still don't know what it is. But we go out and we get target boards. Need probably 2 or 1 person to carry. If you're really strong, it's just 1 person. If you're weak like me, you need 2 people to carry it. And we had an odd number of people back then, so I always got I got stuck one time where I was by myself, and he was there. This other girl, I'm gonna call her. Let's just call her Destiny, because I don't think she'll ever watch this. And I like Destiny. Destiny was awesome. I actually saw Destiny again in JCLC camp, which is the place that I was talking about, the girl I turned into a hoe in my other video. I saw her there, and it was really good to see her again and see what she's been up to. Wish I got to talk to her though. So sad. But yeah, she was cool, and yeah, Destiny says, "Hey Jalen, help this girl carry the board," and he was like, "Okay." I'm gonna tell you this right now, guys. This guy is gorgeous. He is really gorgeous. That's all I'm gonna say. Continue the story. And anyway, but yeah, like we didn't talk, but I always see him. I will always. I feel like a total creep right now. Skip over that part. But anyway, yeah, but we started talking at the conference, and stop it. So it was me, it was Jalen, and she's gonna get really mad at me that I'm gonna mispronounce her name. But I want to say it's Andrea. It's Andrea. Yes, it's Andrea. That's her name. I knew it started with A. I knew it sounded like that. It's Andrea, but I think she had a certain way that she pronounced it. But anyway, me and Andrea and Jalen were all talking together, and like we were like, you know, talking about ourselves, talking about like what kind of stuff we're into and other whatnot. And I forgot. It was when we were taking a break from one of the lectures, and we were all outside, and me and Andrea were talking to Justin. I don't remember if it was during the break or it was way after the break and we were all going to bed. I feel like it was going to bed. And we were talking, and like it came up to the part where Jalen says that he's never had a girlfriend before. And I'm like, dude, what do you mean you've never had a girlfriend? I'm really shocked. Like, dude, you're gorgeous. And you're really funny, and you're sweet, and you're kind. And he was like, if I didn't know anybody, I think you'd like me. I was like, no. I'm just, you know, giving you some confidence. Oh, God. I'm still just as weird as I was back then. Anyway, but yeah, like, I think that's where it all happened. It sparked a little bit. This is how it sparked. Because that night, me and Andrea were in my bunk and we were talking. And she was talking about how if she didn't have a boyfriend, that she would... Okay, this time he's really peeing. He's really peeing for real now. She was talking how, like, if she didn't have a boyfriend at that time, that she would go out for Jalen. And I was like, you guys would be so cute together. And we were just talking about how gorgeous he was. Not gonna say other words, but how gorgeous he was. And I think, like, the rest of the days after, we would always, like, mess with him all the time. Like, there would be times where I would steal his pen, and I would try to make him, I would, like, tease him to, like, come and get it back and all that stuff. The class act, any girl will do, I don't know if it's happened before and she's not really into you, but I think if a girl plays with you in a kind of way that she, like, if she takes something from you and teasingly asks for you to come take it back, this girl obviously has the hots for you, I think. And you should just see that. But anyway, then yeah, we exchanged numbers and we went our separate ways, and I, like, immediately started texting him like a weirdo. Because that's just how I is. I think, over time, over the course of the school year, we kind of, like, lost touch and stopped texting, because I felt like I was bothering him, and he honestly didn't want to talk to me. So I kind of stopped, and then randomly started up again towards the end of, like, school's letting out, and I feel like, oh, he's probably, like, stopped doing important stuff like testing and all that. Let me just hit him up and see where it goes from there. And he texted me back, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy he texted me back. He doesn't hate my guts. Yeah, we just started doing the whole conversation thing. I'm gonna, like, re-talking all over again, reacquainting yourself with old friends who turn into acquaintances over time, though, when you don't speak with them for really long periods of time. And the thing is, I don't have any problems, like, talking with you over, like, as long as I don't see your face. I can be myself. But if I know you look a certain kind of way, like, well, no. The fact that he's gorgeous had nothing to do with it. The fact that I liked him had something to do with it. Because I had the feels and he became my senpai, I could not speak to him in the way that I spoke to him over the phone. So when I saw him again at Rifle Meets and at JRTC Day, I was just like, I can't talk to this guy. I can't. He's just too gorgeous. And I like him. I can't do it. So it was just, I felt like a total idiot for just ignoring him. And I was like, because I don't understand why I was playing so hard to get girls. You know you like somebody. And there's a thing where you can actually, there's a place where you can physically see them. Like if you guys go to the same school and you know you like him, and you talk to them over the phone a lot, but you have no conversations face to face. Just talk to him. If you do not go out for that, someone else will, and you would have lost your chance to think. And you're just stuck wondering, why didn't I go out for that guy? Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah. Stuff like at when it had, oh god. There was an incident at JRTC Day. All schools who have Army JRTC come out, and they do these special games like drill. They have rifle team matches. They have color guard. They got exhibition. We don't have that because neither our sergeant or our colonel knows how to teach us that. But now we have a new kid who can teach us that. But sadly, we're not going to be able to do that. We might have a Raiders team this year. Hopefully, I really want to do that. But anyway, so there was an incident, or not an incident, there was a thing at JRTC Day where I saw him. I saw him there, and he was leading out to go do, I think it was color guard. I think it was arm drill. I think it was arm drill. Yeah, it was arm drill. And so I was thinking, he's not gonna say hi to me or whatever. So I was like staying at the table. I was helping set up something or whatever. And all of a sudden, I get a tap on my shoulder. And I turn around and he turns and he waves to me. And I'm like, oh my god, senpai has noticed me. Every girl's dream, every fangirl, all the fangirls are screaming. They're dying. Ugh. And my colonel's wife, who always comes to help us do, like, she always supports us with food. She was there, and she was like, who was that? And I was like, just a friend. He's a friend of mine. I was like, just a friend, huh? And I kid you not, all my friends that were sitting right there who saw it all happen were just like, you gonna tell us who that was? You wanna know? And so I tell them the whole story, and we're like, "Aww!" And she's like, "Go talk to him." I'm like, "No, I can't do it." So the entire time, he was sitting up with his school and his friends, and my best friend would push me and pull me. She's like, "Go talk to him." I was like, "No." And so I would just do this thing where we were walking back and forth in front of him. I was not doing it purposefully to walk in front of him. I was doing it so I can go oversee the basketball game and how we're doing. And I was talking to my colonel, and we were talking for a while, and then we walked back, and the entire time my friend was looking up at him and making faces and trying to make me to look up and wave and whatever. And when we came back to our other friends, she was like, the entire time that we were walking back and forth, he was looking at you really hard. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. Oh my god. I think it was during one of the last few rifle matches we had that year is when I spoke to him in person again. And I was only to say, hi, what's up? I just want to go back into the past and hit myself and be like, hey, what's up? You miss me? I blew my chance, guys. I blew my chance on numerous occasions, okay? Numerous occasions. But the last time that I blew my chance, it was for a reason. This is where the good part of me comes out and says, hey, my happiness doesn't matter. I will help you, my friend. That was the last part I messed up. All those other times I could have said something and the good part of me wouldn't have kicked in until this very last part. And so this was this when we started talking again. It was around that time where I was like, I'm gonna tell this guy that I like him. And so we were talking one evening, and I asked him, like, hey, is there anyone you like? And he was like, yeah, there's this girl in my school that I'm into. And I'm like, reaches into my chest, pulls out my heart, and puts it into a glass case on the other side of the room. Tell me about her, man. Tell what is she like? What kind of stuff is she into? Have you spoken to her yet? And he was like, I've spoken to her a few times. I don't know her that well. We just started talking. I was like, are you gonna go out for that? He was like, I don't know. I'm pretty shy. It's like, what is prom coming up? He was like, yeah. Dude, ask her out to prom. He was like, okay. And so a couple days go by, and I think probably a couple days before his prom starts, I'm like, dude, did you ask her out? He was like, yeah, I did. I was like, and she already has a date. I was like, dang it, man, dang it. Well, you could, talk to her, like, even though you're not her date, you can still go and enjoy prom yourself and with someone else, I guess. He was like, yeah, I got a date already. He was like, oh, they see that's good. So you're gonna be at prom and enjoy yourself. And I don't know, after prom, start talking with her. Get to know her some more, and maybe, just maybe, ask her out and seal the deal, man. And I think after that, that's when we start talking again. And it was his last year, too, so he was graduating. He was going to go off into the army to go do his thing. And I was going to be at school doing my thing, doing YouTube thing, and getting stressed out about my future thing. So, I'm on Facebook, and I'm going through my Facebook, and I see him, and I'm like, I go through his picture, I'm like, this man has been doing well for himself. I see that he's on, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna, message him up out of nowhere. Hey, man, long time no speak. It would have been long time no see, but I haven't seen your face in a long time, and I haven't spoken to you longer than that. So you know what? I'm gonna say long time no speak because I can. And he was like, yeah. So I just started talking to this guy, and I was like, so dude, how are you doing, man? He was like, it's fine, it's all right. I was like, are you still single? He was like, yeah. It sucks to be single. I'm like, yeah, it sucks to be single. Like, I think I was telling him, like, dude, seriously, you're still single? He was like, yeah. I was like, if you do not find a girlfriend, I'm giving up on love. He was like, why would you give up on love talking about me? It's like, dude, you're the nicest guy I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. You're nice, you're sweet, you're considerate, you're caring. You're not a jerk. You're gorgeous. Why are you still single? Honestly, I don't understand it, guys. I don't want to say, like, are girls that into bad boys and into jerks that we miss out on the good guys around us? Just maybe? Maybe girls in that area that he lives in? Just kind of, shh, baby, shush, I'm telling a story here, shh. So yeah, we're talking now, and I may hint at one point, like, hey, dude, did you know I liked you at one point? I bet you didn't know. I may, I don't know. I'm still iffy about it. We kind of talk still. I don't think, I don't know, guys, I don't have confidence anymore because he is still gorgeous after so many years. Actually, it was just probably half a year, but anyway. The moral of this life story is going to be, just do it! Don't let your dreams be true. I still can't get over the fact that I did that at school. Anyway, now I'll leave that for another life story. Just, if you like somebody and you know they're single, the least you could do is just put your feelings out there, just to test the waters. It can't get so dramatic to the point where, like, ew, no, I don't like you, I just think of us as friends, get away from me, just kind of thing. It it can't honestly get that dramatic. And if it does, then it's not. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that person's just probably into someone else, or they're just too blind to see that you're a bag of chips and then some. Okay, because you you are only one unique person. There is no baby motivation right now. Oh God. Stop it! There is no one else like you, and there will be no one else like you unless you're reincarnated and live the life the same way. Anyway, that is just go for it, and if it doesn't end up the way you want it to end up, or it does, if it doesn't, then at least you tried. If it does, good for you, because you actually went out and did something, unlike myself. But that's just how fate is, okay, guys? Anyway, that was this life story, and I'm sorry again for being away for a month and a half. I really gotta start uploading more videos. And like I said on Twitter, my computer was just being a big jerk of a computer. It's like, hey, I'm gonna delete all your stuff so you don't have it. And I'm gonna corrupt your USB. So, ooh, in your face. You're not gonna have any kind of career on YouTube. Stupid. And so, yeah. I gotta get a new USB. And possibly, I think my computer's all fixed up now. And so, I'm gonna re-download all the stuff from PlayStation 4 onto the new USB. Put that into the computer system and try to edit and upload them to you so you guys can watch. Finished everybody's Gone to the Rapture. That was such a great game, and you'll see how great it was when I upload that. And I'm still working on Until Dawn. I know other people have played it, and I want to do a Let's Play on it, but so if I can't be the first one to do it, so what? It's just my Let's Play and how I do it differently from everyone else. Probably not. I probably do it the same way everybody else does. Commentary! Anyway, that was that for this story of my life, guys. And I honestly have a lot more stories to come because I'm still growing as a person. But anyway, hope you like this, and I'll bring you more soon. Goodbye!